ladies and gentlemen. I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about news video. We're talking about all the news here. So let's start with wrestling. So Elimination Chamber 2026 is officially set for Chicago, Illinois, at the United Center, Saturday, February 28th. I'm not going to talk about... Nikki Bella talked about the hate against her. I'm not going to bother to talk about it because I don't really want to. Joe Hendry has officially signed with WWE via Fightful Select. We know this was coming at some point. You know, he's been in NXT. Feels like he's been more of a WWE wrestler than a TNA wrestler lately. So, I don't know why people are hating against it, man. I mean, they gave Jay... People are like, oh, it's a viral song or whatever. They gave Jey Uso a Royal Rumble and WrestleMania World title with Yeet. So, he gets over. Terrible in-ring ability. Like, he isn't terrible in the ring. He's steady, but he screams daddy because he's fucking entertaining. And when you say, oh, no ring ability, when does WWE doesn't care about that? They gave Jey Uso a Royal Rumble and a WWE Championship. He's not terrible in the ring at all. He's not the greatest wrestler ever, but he's a steady in-ring worker and he's entertaining. Gosh. Some of these people's favorite wrestlers are probably like Jey Uso, Jade Cargill, probably people who suck in the ring. So Frankie Kazarian defeated Mike Santana to become the new TNA World Champion. Pandeo face? Who the hell's booking TNA? They really gave Santana here, damn, and then took the title off him in like 30 days. Give a little SmackDown preview for tonight. LA Knight will face a surprise opponent in the Last Time Is Now tournament. B-Fab will face Jade Cargill and Jey Uso versus The Miz. Wow, what a thrilling preview there of SmackDown for tonight. So, via PW Insider, Mike Santana has reportedly not arrived at TNA's Turning Point event tonight. He did not appear for his scheduled meet and greet after last night's taping, and the word making the way around town is that he has not returned the company's call or text. Can't really blame the guy. He was absolutely robbed last night. I genuinely hope he's okay, but I don't blame him. I mean, Santana finally wins at Bound for Glory. They don't host a show for the month. He has a title defense in his first show back, loses a title to a roll-up on the same night. TNA is its worst enemy. We haven't seen him once in that month until now, and they made him lose the championship. To have Kazarian, like, no disrespect, to have him win the championship, come on. They had 6 to 12 month chase with crowning a moment at Bound for Glory just to lose the title, the belt a month later. I mean, did he quit, or are we sure he's okay? I don't know. But I don't blame him. SmackDown via WrestleVotes. They will return to being a 3-hour show beginning on January 2nd, 2026. By God, a 3-hour-long Road Dogg show. Great. As if 2 hours isn't hard enough to watch, we get 3 hours again of fucking SmackDown. It doesn't matter how long the show is. 2, 3 hours, it's going to be the same shit. This isn't going to really be a good thing. I don't care how long the show is. 2 or 3 hours. It's not really been good. Regardless. So. But I don't know if they have a deep enough roster anyways for 3 hours, so. But yeah, hopefully it's better with 3 hours again, but not hold my hat on it. So let's see what we got from Cultureholic. Triple H has been dropped in the WWE shareholder lawsuit. Don't really have much to say about that. So, Nixon Newell has been accused of having, quote, WWE brain rot by an unnamed independent wrestling booker following her walkout of AEW. Source Wrestling Observer. WWE brain rot. Sure, man. I'm sure that's Uncle Dave making shit up as per usual. New Japan Pro Wrestling reportedly sold around 6,000 tickets for Wrestle Kingdom following the announcement of Tanahashi versus Okada. Source Wrestling Observer is reportedly claimed by some people close to the situation that Andrade's non-compete is worldwide, not just for the United States. Take that with a grain of salt because it's from Wrestling Observer and Mr. Uncle Dave. So take this with a grain of salt, but Rey Mysterio versus Dominic is reportedly not playing for Survivor Series War Games in San Diego. Source Wrestling Observer. Why do we still believe him? He literally said Cena versus Dom was happening here, and he also got the War Games competitors wrong. He's just guessing shit. But if this is true and this match doesn't happen, then what's the point of having them do that promo segment that they did? But yeah, that's all for wrestling. So let's move on to NBA. While we got from Shabza Charania. Denver Nuggets starter Christian Brown will be reevaluated 6 weeks after sustaining a left ankle sprain, sources tell ESPN. Dallas Mavericks center Derek Lively II, out since October 26th with a knee sprain, will return to the lineup tonight against the Los Angeles Clippers, sources tell ESPN. Big story yesterday, the Golden State Warriors star Steph Curry and Under Armour have parted ways, ending their long-standing partnership. Curry's standalone Endeavor Curry brand will move forward independently. So he dipped. His PR is saved. His shoes for Under Armour will continue his plan through 2026, but he and his company Curry brand are entering sneaker free agency, so we got some free agency with the Curry brand. New York Knicks star Jalen Bronson sustained a grade 1 right ankle sprain and will miss Friday's game against Miami Heat. Sources tell ESPN he'll be evaluated daily. Paulo Banchero, the MRI confirmed a left groin strain. He will miss Friday's game against the Brooklyn Nets and be evaluated daily moving forward. That's all we have from Shams Charania. So for NBA Central, Patrick Beverly has been arrested in Texas for felony assault per TMZ. So Patrick Beverly has been arrested right after he disrespected Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. Maybe you should keep his name out of your mouth, buddy. Act like a fucking dickhead. Klay's 3-point shot has been he's kind of become washed before then, not just because he went to Dallas and got him a girlfriend. Serves him right for insulting Trae Young and then Klay's girl. So karma, right? Flat fucker. Paul Pierce thinks a John Morant for Trae Young swap could work, and he believes Atlanta's a perfect city for Ja to get fresh air. Oh yes, in Atlanta, Georgia. Some NBA executives say Cooper Flag could go as low as a 6th pick if he were to enter the 2026 year. Who cares? This is a pointless story. So the Lakers and AD didn't see eye to eye during their last season together, per Brett Siegel. Nico Harris reportedly allowed AD's medical staff to be hired by the Mavericks, but didn't give the same privilege to Luka. Nico Harris is going to take some time away and focus on himself and his family after dealing with a tough situation. Buddy, you traded Luka. That's not tough. You keep him, you dummy. The Mavericks have discussed blowing up the roster. I feel like they will. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But yeah, let's move on. So the following teams are, quote, actively involved in the market for free agent closes, per Jim Bowden. The Braves, the Orioles, the Cubs, the Twins, the Dodgers, the D-backs, the Giants, the Tigers, the Rangers, and the Reds. The following teams are involved in the top end of the free agent starting pitcher market. the Braves, the Mets, the Padres, the Giants, the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Tigers, the Astros, the Yankees, and the Angels. Teams are calling the Orioles about the availability of catcher Adley Rutschman, coming off a really bad year last year. I don't think they would trade him, but we'll see. The Guardians are open to trading outfielder Stephen Kwan this offseason to add more power and a better center field option. Wouldn't mind the Dodgers going to see if they could try and get Stephen Kwan again. Hit the Kwan. The Cubs are expected to be involved in the market for Japanese international free agent Tatsuya Imai and free agent right-handed pitcher Michael King, end quote, on their radar as well. So a few rumors right there. The Yankees have expressed interest in Tatsuya Imai. Teams are showing interest in Brad Keller, relief pitcher, as both a starting pitcher and as a reliever. Edwin Diaz says it's 50-50 whether he returns to the Mets or signs with a new team in free agency. Chris Bibbage is generating trade interest from multiple teams. The Dodgers are among the teams interested in Raisel Iglesias. The Padres are looking for investors and they could sell the team. The Royals and Guardians are among the teams interested in St. Louis Cardinals' Brendan Donovan. Both the Yankees and Dodgers have also previously expressed interest in Brendan Donovan. The Cardinals are looking to trade from their surplus of left-handed hitters and are expected to entertain Brendan Donovan and Lars Nootbaar. So Emmanuel Clase was arrested at the JFK airport by FBI agents. He pleaded not guilty at his arraignment and he was released on $600,000 bond. But I'm sure he'll probably get a lot of time in prison. So with NASCAR, the new Chevy body for Cup in 2026 follows the Camaro ZL1. It has a larger hood-powered dome, revised front grille, more pronounced rocker panels. So that's the new car. Josh Williams will race full-time in the O'Reilly Series with DGM Racing. The number 92, Steve Addington, will crew chief for him next year. Andrew Overstreet will move to crew chief. Justin Allgaier as part of their JRM crew chief realignment. 2311 front row shit still going on this offseason. So NASCAR informed team executives before the end of the 2025 season that retaining a playoff was most likely outcome of the championship system review. According to people familiar with the matter, its final decision remains unclear. Twitter is going to get angry, justifiably so, including me. NASCAR does a format even close to what we've had the last 11 years. I hope NASCAR doesn't go this route, but I have a bad feeling they are. It's unfortunate, but not surprising. The new NASCAR rules package has been released to teams of note. Bristol, Darlington, Dover, Nashville, Gateway now will run the short track rules package. They're in the intermediate package this year. So, and it looks like JRM accidentally leaked that they're going to run the Daytona 500 again with Justin Allgaier this year. So that's the NASCAR shit. So let's get to NFL. The Giants officially ruled out Darius Slate for Sunday's game versus Packers. Giants receiver. Those Chiefs have ruled out running back Isaiah Pacheco for Sunday's game against the Broncos. The Bears have ruled out linebacker TJ Edwards due to a hand and hamstring injury. Lions tight end Sam Laporta is listed as out for Sunday night versus Eagles due to his back injury. For Sunday's game against the Chiefs, the Broncos have now ruled out these players: J.J. Dobbins with a foot injury, Pat Surtain, Alex Singleton, and Jonah Ellis. Bucky Irving, foot and shoulder. Chris Godwin with a fibula are out for Sunday's game versus the Bills. John Harbaugh said Lamar Jackson will miss some practice time this week due to a sore knee. It's a full go versus the Browns. The Bears open the practice window for Jalen Johnson. Dalton Kincaid with a hamstring is out for Sunday's game versus the Bucs, so they'll be without him. So with J.K. Dobbins' injury, he'll be out with a foot injury this week and believed to be out for the foreseeable future per J.K. Dobbins. Significant injury there, man. They have to rely on R.J. Harvey a lot more now. So with Friday's injury report, the Eagles also, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens were full practices, so the O-line's getting healthy, which is good. Bengals QB Joe Burrow IR has been ruled out, as is Trey Hendrickson. The Giants have also ruled out Jackson Dart and Kayvon Thibodeau. Devontae Adams, oblique his question, was expected to play. So the Jets, Browns, and Panthers are viewed as potential landing spots for Cardinals QB Kyler Murray if he is traded. If he is traded / released this offseason per ESPN. Maybe, but I don't see that really happening. Tua Tagovailoa doesn't have the strongest reputation around the league and it will take the Dolphins paying a significant portion of his $26 million to make a trade. But yeah, that's all the news, man, that I have to talk about here. So leave a like, come subscribe for more. Till next time, out. Peace.